Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Got some Lex Talionis stuff to build today. Didn't get the chance to do the account Monday. Been kind of sick, coughing going on, so I probably still will tonight. I apologize for that. Do the best I can and get through this account. Man, I missed everything on Monday. I missed work. I went to sleep, slept most of the day. You know how it is when you get kind of run down. You go to sleep, you wake up, it's like 8 hours later. And you're like, wow, I thought I was taking a nap. And it's suddenly 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, so I don't want to miss building the Lex account for this week. We got Conquest on, and there's a couple things we build that might actually help us in Conquest. So I wanted to do the weekly update, get the characters built, get whatever mods. I really have to stay on the rails for my progress. We have a possibility that this account will be ready for the Profundity event at the end of the month. And if we can possibly be ready for that event, I've got 6,000 crystals saved up. We'll continue to save up a few more, but we should be able to get the bottom level of the event done, buy some of the Profundity shards out of the shop once I qualify for the event, and get that ship unlocked and going. That'll be just such a huge benefit for this account, and I really hope that I don't have to wait till July. So yeah, balancing the character progress with the crystals is going to be the challenge. All right, so we got Storm Pooper over here. Hey Pooper, how's it going, man? Hope you're feeling better. Getting there, we're getting there. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right in. If people join in, I know this isn't a normal stream, so the attendance is kind of low on the chat, but hey, if you guys want to ask any questions, get an account review, we're just chilling today. So if you really want me to take a look at your account, let me know. Get your account numbers posted up over there, and maybe we could just get some help out to people while we're chilling out today. All right, so first things first, probably the very first thing is to Relic 9 this Radish. Radish 8, going to 9, got all my materials, got some droid brains. I think it's everything we need. I got 3 extra droid brains from that event. It's exactly enough to not help, right? Yeah, because you need 20. You still have to buy 20. That 3 didn't do much for me. But all right. So we've got all the stuff in the house. Here we go. Let's see. It feels like such a big commitment. I have so few relics on this account, and then to have to take one to Relic 9 just feels like such a big commitment. All right, there we go. Rocking a Relic 9. Now we could take this guy off of favorites. Not that he won't be my favorite character, but just take him off of there. Well, in Grand Arenas, we have enough for another Omicron. Check that out. I don't think his Omicron is the second Omicron for the account. I would give it to Geos. I mean, if I was in an account with a guild with a bunch of people that were developing their accounts kind of on the same timeline as mine, I would want to put the Omicron on the Geos for Territory Wars. I feel like that would be a good application of the resource. But we gotta take a look. So we've got Qui-Gon as our first Omicron. What should our second Omicron be on this account? I think it has to be Wampa, right? Doesn't it just have to be Wampa? Because Wampa's just for free, right? That's, you put a Omicron on Wampa and you just get a free win in GAC. I think that last I checked, that's how it was working. Let's look at my tier 2 stuff. Wampa's in my tier 2 stuff. Unique. Cornered Beast. While in Grand Arenas, 100% tenacity, no other active allies, he gains all these stat bonuses. Yeah, so for the cost of an Omicron, Wampa's up and running. I think he has to be my next My next Omicron, right? Can't think of something better. So we'll definitely put. Let's add Shakti in the 501st here. And Jedi. Shak. Where's Shakti? Have I not even activated Shakti yet either? Maybe not. Yeah, there she is. Okay, confirm squad. Shocking. Aw, they're so cute. Okay, yeah, we've got to even get these things started here. Okay, so we've got 5s just barely started. That's a long-term project, right? We're gonna be working on that for a while. We've still got to get enough Phoenix power to go do Thrawn. I was a bit shy on my ability to execute. I suppose if I get Rex, if I get Rex 7 stars, I think I'm getting some Rex shards. Where's Rex at? Oh, 43 out of 85. We're not going to get him to 7 stars anytime soon. So yeah, we just got to commit a little bit more gear to some of these guys and get that event done. Hera's Relic 5, so we've got, you know, a damage dealer to kind of punch through stuff. We just need to make these guys tanky enough to survive a Thrawn kick for long enough to get that battle won. I don't think we're far off, but the under-leveled part of this is important. Wow, chat, you guys are really quiet tonight. Radio silence. Makes me worry. Is my sound on? Is my microphone working? And people are like, well, can't hear him. All right, Grand Arena fleets. We held on to Bronzium. I got to go look at Grand Arena and make sure, but I think we held on to Bronzium. Yeah, so we'll still be in Bronzium, just barely. Look at that, 2070, and we're 2085. So we barely scraped through Bronzium with our fingernails still on the ledge, but we held on. Okay. So a little bit of housekeeping there. So now we've got the squads defined. We know where our extra gear is going. Let's go back out here and see how many more relic levels we could put on Biston. We got to get him to 5, I believe. So we'll amplify for life here. 39. We've got to be able to scavenge up some wirings here, I'm sure. Chunk some of this stuff in. I set 300 as my threshold when I'm scrapping stuff. I don't like to go below 300 on these items. And these items kind of look at 20 as my threshold. Sell off some of them. And then look and see if we've got some data pads down here. That's looking good. Get a bunch of those from farming up the Cairo shock prods, of course. Convert some Bronzium wiring here. Alright, get that stocked up. Relic 4. If we're close to Relic 5, we are. We're quite close to. Oh, we lost. Okay, never mind. We got signal data to farm. We got too much signal data. I was gonna say if we're close to 5, maybe we can get it. But we not only need these, we need a bunch of the signal data. So okay, fine. We'll finish him out to Relic 5 next week. Amon Amothma. Get her Cairo on that level. Ooh, she has another Cairo level. Okay, we've got the half of the parts here, so we still need, what, 125? That won't be a big deal. We'll get that by the end of the month for sure. Oops. Crafting up some extra golden eyeballs. Hey, look. That's quite convenient. So I think that's her last Cairo on leveling up. I'll have to check, but I think she'll be good after this. So next week we should be able to take her to Relic. Maybe not all the way to Relic 5, and then the week after that would be the event week or close to the event week, and we would get a Relic 5. So we're on track. We're on track. If we can, we just got to get enough signal data to get her to 5, get enough Kairos to get her to Gear 13. It's not bad. I think it's doable. All right, Grievous, we've been able to buy enough shards that we can promote him, so we're going to go ahead and take him up. We'll go to our farming tab, see if there's anything else within farming that we can take up. I suppose we could activate Leia and Lando, and the galactic power doesn't matter, so we'll go ahead and activate them and get them started up. Planning a Jabba journey following the Profundity journey. More or less. Okay. Been farming up a little Skiff Guard, Lando, and Leia just to make sure that we're on track and ahead of where we need to be for that. Buying Wampa out of the shop to make sure that we've got that for the Jedi Knight Luke part of that journey. Okay. I think that's all that we can star up. Let's go to the tier 2 stuff. And I think we will invest in Wampa first. The 501st is a project, but I think if we've got this Omicron, this is the guy we want. Let's get him up and running. Alright, I think I could put the Omicron on before he's 7 star. Do I have to be Gear 12 to put on an Omicron? I suddenly don't know. Do you have to get your Gear 12 upgrade to get Omicrons onto a character? Because we'll get stuck at 11, right? Let's see if we've got any raid currency to buy this. 51 raid currency. It's not going to buy anything. We'll have to wait till this raid finishes. I think we're on a raid right now, right? Let me check. Yeah, okay. Did I participate in said raid? No. Yikes. How have I not done my raids? Zoinks. That's not fantastic. You can Ami a Gear 1. All right. My Gear 8 Iden has the Ami. You just have to be high enough level for the skill. Yep. Yeah, okay. I think I was thinking of Marin because she's got that weird skill where you actually have to be Gear 12 to get the skill. I kept looking at that thing going, why can't I skill it up? I think I'll get Marin to Relic next week on my main account, on my Loquitur account. That's good. All right. Yikes. Man, I thought I'd already... I'm glad I checked this raid. I really thought I'd already played this raid. So, I would have got no raid participation. I would have got no rewards. I would have been sad. My guild would have been giving me points. They'd have been like kicking me out. It'd be embarrassing to be kicked out of a guild that has your name on the guild. That would be shame. Tell you what. we'll get this one done, and then I'll do some of my other easier battles later offline. We want to make sure we get this 1,000,000 one in, though, for sure. Usually get like 900,000 or something like this with this team. So let's see what we can close out. Oof. Man, they're roughing up my Moff Gideon here. Let's see if we can heal him back up enough. It looks like we're gonna get our score. There's 922, and they'll probably rage like right now. Oh, there's a chance. Small chance. They're at 99%. Let's shoot this guy and see if somehow we can pick him off before they kill us. Yeah, we get him. Nice. Okay. Got 1,000,000. Okay. Yikes. How we doing for the guild rewards? We're over the 36 box. It's a big jump from that 36 to the 108. But yeah, for our little guild, it's not bad. It's not bad for a bunch of nubs. Okay. So we have raid participation. We've got Wampa. Let's see if we've got all the resources. I don't think he needs a Zeta, does he? I feel like maybe it's a Zeta. If it's a Zeta, I think I'll get stopped by the Zeta. I'm not sure I have all the materials to do a Zeta. Yeah, there we go. 18 out of 20. Showstopper. Well, Grand Read is not till next week, right? So we've still got a week to build him. Next Monday's update, we should be able to take Wampa up another gear tier. Also mods. What should I do for mods? Man, I tell you, I really liked the offense modded Wampa, but he has to be pretty high relics to pull that off. What can we do with a gear 11 Wampa? Probably need to tenacity with health stats. I probably need to farm some tenacity mods next week. Seems most likely to be good. It'll give you a chance against Iden Versio, of course. She's got that initial stun, and if she lands that on Wampa, it can be a real problem. He needs his first turn to get things going. Ramp up his tenacity. Okay. Yeah, this is worth the Omicron. Okay, we'll give him a little spin. Gear 10. Gear 10 Wampa here. Alright, let's run through the rest of our money. Where do we want to put the rest of our money? We need Barris or Plo or somebody. Mace Windu. We need him pretty badly for our Jedi team. 3 million to go to 82. Sure, we'll do that. Give him another couple gear upgrades here. Alright, another member for the Qui-Gon team. And then let's take a look at Ahsoka. Where's Ahsoka? Let's make sure we've got enough on Ahsoka. Yeah, she's alright. So we've got Qui-Gon, Barris. Master Qui-Gon we can do. Is he on a Cairo level already? Oof. We could put Master Qui-Gon in our Qui-Gon team. We might try that. We might try, you know, Barris in here. We might also try Master Qui-Gon in there. Threw some mods on him for the Gungan event and whatnot. Well, maybe we do that. Maybe we make it Qui-Gon, Anakin, Mace, and Ahsoka. We won't necessarily need Barris for right now. We'll leave her alone. We'll leave her alone. Let's look at the 5v5 teams and just see if she appears somewhere unexpected. Okay, there's the 501st, CLS, Ewoks, Mon Mothma. We need to do Biggs too, don't we? Biggs needs to go in our tier 2 tab for sure. Because we have to have Biggs for the event. He's a potential character that will need to be better. If we need his ship to be viable in the event. See, I've never done the event at like the 4-star level at the start of the event. My ships were all completely finished with relic characters in them, all except the Biggs ship. So I've never done that event with like some of the characters under geared. So we'll have to see how that works out. What do we need for Biggs? What was he waiting on? Oh, sure, we'll take that. We can get him a gear tier. Well, maybe we can get him another one. Let's take a look. He's got to be ready. He's got to be ready to fly his little craft. Okay. Gear 9. 16 materials. Look at this. Look how expensive these skills are. When you're a scrub like me and you don't even have skill up materials. Okay, 20% turn meter gain. We got to get all this turn meter gain. No, I don't want that. Turn meter gain, come on. There we go, 100% turn meter. Evasion up duration, yeah, heck with that. Okay. Cadets aim. 16 of these things, man. Okay. All right. Man, once I get some fleet crystals and start getting all my refreshes every day, I feel like this is going to be a lot more convenient. We'll have a lot more of those skill materials and a lot more of the training droids off of the nodes that we farm. I'm looking forward to that kind of getting freed up a little bit once I get my refreshes going. Okay. So we worked on Biggs, Wampa, Shutout on Thrawn, our Jedi team's okay. Snow Trooper we want to work on a little bit, get another trooper going for the trooper team. His gear is pretty easy. Let's go look and see if we just need to level him up a little bit. Yeah, look, we're out of training droids if we take him to 80. We're gonna skip it. Troopers are fine. Let's go put this on 5s and continue to build our 501st team here. Oops. Let's go here instead. Level 78. Take it. 501st, basically we can build all the other guys pretty shabby as long as 5s is geared up and ready to go. Then basically we go in, we let 5 sacrifice himself, and the rest of the clones take off. That's the idea. We do need to go to farming. And let's take Cantina and put in Arc Trooper. Mark that so we know that we've got to spend a little bit of Cantina resources over there to get that Arc Trooper unlocked. We'll probably just leave him as the weakest trooper. Unlock him, leave him at 4 stars, put garbage gear on him, and then the AI will just always go over and hit Arc Trooper and trigger the sacrifice. That's how I did it on my Loquitur account for a long time. Okay. I'm out of training droids, and I'm running low on money, so I think it's mod time. Mace needs mods. Wampa needs mods. We'll mod Mace this week, and we'll do Wampa next week. We'll farm up Tenacity. Try to get on him. All right, let's catch up on chat. Memek says that chat's being quiet to not miss words of wisdom. Big Jamal says, glad you're feeling better. I'm going to be eating a cough drop right now, though. I feel that tickle at the back of my throat that tells me I'm going to start coughing soon. So I'm going to be chomping on a cough drop. Is it worth going for Gungans even though they aren't accelerated? Yes. All in on Gungans. Already, like in the Galactic Challenge right now, you have to have a full Gungan team to get the full challenge. Well, if you didn't do Jar Jar, you don't have a full Gungan team, right? As far as I know, there's only 4 Gungans in the entire game. So unless you got Jar Jar, you don't have a 5th. And that's going to be for Conquest for the next 6 months. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, just like there was for the Tuskens when they were out, for light side Mandalorians now that Bo-Katan Mandalore's out. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be focused around Gungans. They're going to be part of the new raid. And they are a really nasty team. Some of the stuff I've seen, they seem pretty hard to beat. I think it's going to be a premier Grand Arena defense. It's beatable, but I think people are going to have to start saving, the right teams back to beat Gungans. We had the Galactic Challenge event, and the Inquisitors just rolled through the Gungans. So I don't know if that was just the way that challenge was set up, or if Inquisitors are really just Gungan slayers. But I think somebody was saying that you almost got to use something like Leia to take out Gungans. And if you get that kind of defense out of a team that's going to be massive utility anyway, I think it's all in. I miss the old system where galactic power and efficiency mattered. Yeah, Stormpooper, man, I missed that too. I thought that was a fun account building challenge to try to get your maximum effectiveness with the minimum galactic power. I really enjoyed that little mini game. I miss it. I really do miss it. I understand. I mean, they don't want to limit your account like that where it's good not to develop, because that gives some people a reason to never buy anything ever. And even if you don't force people to buy stuff, giving them motivation to not generate account progress seems like bad business. So yeah, I understand why they did it. I think any future Grand Arena, even if they change it more, or like do another round of improvement on it at some point, I don't think they'll ever go back to the min-maxing. Even though I would love it if they did. I just don't think they will. Alright, how many gray mods do we have that are worth slicing? Sell off these 3-speed ones. Oof, that's brutal. We've got like, what, 7 mods? Ooh, yuck. You know what? We're going to invest in all these. Let's go. 15. Rock and roll. We're going to hit them all. I made a beeline for Master Qui-Gon, Queen Amidala, and the Gungans. Got the humans done, and the Gungans are 7 stars and gear 8 and up. I'll be ready for the Jar Jar event and the new raid. Yeah, that's awesome. I prioritize that Queen Amidala too. And she is, man, I've been playing around with her team a little bit in Conquest. And on this latest Galactic Challenge where you're fighting against a Jabba team and you have to do only basics, man, I put a team together with Queen Amidala. And they can't win because they can't do enough damage with just basics with the characters that I have. But her team really survives for a long time in there. All right, we got 8 speed on a green. I hate it. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Okay. I won't take it past blue, though. All right, let's see. 4 speed, 7 defense. 4 speed. Ooh, health. Potency. Crit chance. Offense with a speed minor stat. It would be really nice to get this mod to develop. I spoke too soon. Okay. We're getting shut out. We got one bad roll on one mod for Grays. Yikes. TC filter. Alright, let's take a look. Let's upgrade these bad boys and girls to 9. Sell off the ones that didn't generate any speed. And we'll go in here and see what we got for slicing. Get them all up to 12. Go out and take a look and see if there's anything exciting. Oh boy. Shut out again. Brutal. We got a couple 9-speed mods. Oof. Not good enough. 10 speed, I'll consider. 9 speed, not good enough. There's probably some. Oh, wow, we have a lot of 9s. But we have a lot of. Oh my goodness, look at all the 9. That is ridiculous. Oh, we've got a stopping point at 9 speed mods, my friends. Wow. This is a decent mod. If this worked out, we'd be happy with it. Let's go ahead and just take a couple slices on a couple of these. Well, that didn't work out. 11 speed on 3 rolls doesn't cut it. An offense mod with 10 speed substat. We could try that. Hit. Nope. Alright. Couple slices there not working out for us. Let's go to purple and gold. Level them up to 3. See who doesn't have any speed. Look at all those pretty gold mods just going away. So sad. Upgrade to 12. And then go see if there's any miracles here. This is new. 13 speed. That is just barely enough. 13 is like the lowest that I want to ever. Whoa. No. Revert. I don't know if I want that. The like 15, I don't feel too bad. I maybe 6 dot that someday and try to level it up, but not for 13 speed. It's not good enough. Okay, well, let's mod Mace then. I think we'll just make him tanky. Just put tank stats on him. We've got some of these nice 8-speed defensive mods. His job is just to stand around in the Qui-Gon team and distract the enemy. It's literally all he's going to do. Nice 8-speed mod here. Look at us go. Rock and roll. 4-speed. Oh, precipitous drop off. We get a 10-speed and then it's like 5. I don't know if we need that potency, but I don't have any other mods. There's a health main stat mod, crit chance. Let's see what kind of arrow we get here. We get a health arrow. Should we take speed? Yeah, we should probably just take speed. So if we've got a health arrow for speed, then we probably need to take another health mod here. do that. Hey, look, Mace has mods. 23,000 health. Extreme health. 32% armor. Oh man. Look at us go. Alright, Mace Windu. Modded. Who else has empty mod slots that we might want to look at? Barris, no mods. And that's it? Like, out of the characters that I have opened up, she's the only character that's... Oh, I have it selected for Jedi. Okay, that makes more sense. I was going to say, that can't possibly be the only character that needs mods. Ooh, Wat Tambor needs mods. Ooh, Thrawn. I stole mods from Thrawn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's all kinds of oohs. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, let's mod. Patch up these missing mods. Still an offense mod. We'll just put one back. Put a good one. Vandor Chewbacca, we stole the mod from at some point. We'll just put one back. Get that leveled up. No. What? No. 5 speed. 9 speed. Oh yeah, Vandor Chewbacca getting huge. We've got a 5 speed defense mod down here. That's pretty bad. Garbage mods, but at least they're 15. We get a better bonus. Confirm that. Alright. And then Wat Tambor, we gotta put something on Wat. I mean, he doesn't need to be good, but he also doesn't deserve to be naked. No Wat, no. Okay, let's see. Do we have speed mods in this account? Yeah, there we go. We got speed mods. Try to get him a second turn sometimes. That's about the best we can do with a Wat Tambor. Alright, 10 speed. We're going to put this 13 speed on him. I'll steal it for another character if I need it later for a better mod. Alright. 5 speed didn't work out. These are all mods that I tried to hit that didn't work out, right? What says health? 7 speed? We'll take that. Then we can switch one of our other mods over to a health mod. Level that up. Alright. Wat Tambor, 222 speed, 222B. 222B Baker Street. That's where Sherlock Holmes lived. I think. Or was it 223 Baker Street? I'm going to call it 222. Makes it sound like I'm clever and know what I'm talking about. Fake it till you make it, boys. Alright, let's go see if there's anything left for us that we can put on these 501st. We're out of training droids, right? So if we're out of training droids, we're absolutely stuck. We'll open these guys up. We'll spend some money. We've got 6 million in the bank. So we'll take that 6 million and we'll throw it into upgrades here. Echo. Alright, let's get Sexy Rexy going here. 224 Baker Street. Oh, okay. Dang. One of my guild mates has Gungans at 7 stars and got his 29 holds this last TW, but he had to spend 250 pounds to do so, and I just don't have the extra cash to follow suit. He got his Gungans at 7 stars. I assume you mean like Relic 7? 29 holds. 29 holds. Wow. That's fantastic. JQ says it's a plot point in a Michael Caine, Ben Kingsley, Sherlock Holmes movie without a clue. I was close though. I mean, I just randomly remembered when I saw 222 that was Sherlock Holmes' address, or close to it. I was close. I'm going to take credit for close. Horseshoes. I'll get a single point. Didn't really score, but I got close enough to count. You guys heard that saying before? Do you have that saying? Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. My grandfather used to say that. Interesting saying. All right. Is there anything else that we can do here? I think we're pretty much shut down. Once we're out of training droids and can't train any more levels, that's just pretty much it. Let's put the gear on Wampa. Let's just lock down all these resources, make sure we don't misallocate them somewhere else. Oh, this is all, well, it's pretty easy here. We'll make sure. And then we'll get some eyeballs. Come in here next week. Get Wampa, hopefully to gear 12. I'd love to see him get to gear, I guess, 11. So we'll have to probably park him at gear 11. I don't know if I'll get set. Wow. That's not bad. I'm further along than I thought on Wampa. I thought I was still on his 6th star, but I've got him on the tier for 7 already. All right. So that's what. That's still like 20 more purchases out of the shop, though, right? That's a lot of purchases for Wampa. Let me take a look here. I've been buying him for months and months and months. Like, whenever we do a raid, I'll make like 2 purchases on Wampa. I get like 10 or 15 shards of his every raid. And I just been slowly trickling him up over time. So yeah, that would be a pretty big commitment. 70 shards would be another, what, 14 purchases? 14 times 14,000? I mean, that's not bad. That's not so bad, right? We get like, what, 10K for the payout? 11K? 15? What do we get? Let's take a look here. 9,700. So I'd have to commit to pretty much spending most of my token 2 for the next 2 raids. I mean, once I got Mon Mothma locked down, I could probably just finish him out. Maybe make him my first relic after I get... No, I mean, your first relic after you get Profundity has to be Han and Chewie, right? You gotta get the Millennium Falcon fully functional. I think. Make that fleet fully effective. Yeah, I think I just gotta relic the fleet characters first, but then Wampa can... Okay, I'm not in a hurry for Wampa. The difference between Gear 11 and Gear 12 ain't a big deal, so I'll just chill on Wampa. We'll keep buying 2 or 3 purchases every raid, and we'll finish him out in like, I don't know, 8 weeks or whatever. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at shippies. Ship. Xanadu Blood. We're kind of trying to save all of our money. So we've got 5.5 million in the bank. I can probably only get to like 10 million. And I think, if I remember correctly, it takes like 10 million to level up a capital ship, right? Like if you take a capital ship 1 to 85, yeah, it's already 5 million for level 77. So I think it's like 8 million or something. 8 million, 10 million. It's a lot to get a capital ship all the way up. So I need to get to like, I don't know, 12 million or something like that by the time if I unlock Profundity at the end of the month. So I better just not spend anything here. We might have to build Biggs's ship though. See, if we have to build up, these ships are not in good shape, guys. They're not in good shape. We got Cassian's U-Wing and the Outrider are pretty much done. Biston's U-Wing's not even started. Biggs's ship is at 80. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. The Rebel Y-Wing's in pretty good shape. So we'll probably start with the Y-Wing, the Outrider, and the Ghost. Cassian's U-Wing is fine as a reinforcement. But then after that, we'll be pulling from ships that are not built. The Ghost is pretty crappy. The big ship is pretty crappy. I feel like I've got to build Biggs in this ship. Like this is the solution to most of it. All right, it's pretty reliable that you can use Biggs, Outrider, and the Rebel ship as your starting three if Biggs is relicked. Yeah, it's a real possibility that I will either A, get to the capital ship and have to spend all my resources building up these other ships to actually beat the event, or that I can't beat the event at all until I put more investment into the ships. As soon as you qualify for the event, you can buy stuff out of the shop, right? You don't actually have to Can anybody confirm, do you have to complete the first level, or can you see it as soon as you qualify for the event in the shop? I think it's as soon as you qualify for the event, right? So in theory, if I saved up enough crystals, I need to look up whether those are actually 1250. Swigo Profundity Shard Pack cost. You can replay the event for $99.99. Okay. Stardust Transmission event. Bronzium Star Wars upgrading Profundity. Huh. Why isn't there just a screenshot somewhere of what that pack costs? The cost from shipments using crystals, shards, 22,400. Cost from the shipments using crystals is 22. I'm confused. Need my calculator, y'all. All right, 330 shards. You get 80 from the event. All right. So you need to buy 250, and this guy's saying 22,400 divided by 50. That makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. I think it's 1250 for 5 shards, right? And we would need 80 shards. That can't be right. It's got to be 1250 for 10 shards. Ah! I think it's 1250 for 10 shards, but I need to confirm this. Why is it so hard to confirm? Tips to be added. Nothing. Useless. Garbage. Reddit tip, how to get more shard tokens. How's it a pro tip if everybody knows it? Alright, that's super frustrating. Come on. Alright, if anybody could confirm that, I would appreciate it. But I believe that it's $12.50 for 10. So I would have to do that 8 times. That's 10,000 crystals. I can get to 10,000 crystals. I'll get this account to 10,000 crystals with the idea that if I just completely fail at the event, we can just straight up buy it at 4 stars, get it unlocked, get it going. And then as the event comes up, we won't be able to get those bonus 10 shards from the event. I mean, obviously we want to get into those bonus 10 shards every time as soon as we can. So we'll still build into it, get the 80 from the event, and that'll just push us up to 5 and 6 stars faster. So yeah, I think we'll be good. Okay, so 10k crystals is the target. And that's just a fail-safe, throw it out the window, nothing works. Just spend 10 grand. So that's about 1,300 crystals a week. I could do that. I think last week we had 4,900 crystals, and this week we have 6,100. So I saved up 1,200 crystals over the last week. So that's fine. That's about probably what I could do. Yeah, that'll put us right on target. Okay, I'm excited again. So I won't end up failing. We'll just save all of our stuff, all of our money, and we'll keep buying prestige out of the shop. We've got 803 prestige. At 4 stars, you can't really spend up to the higher level skills anyway. So you need like 2,000 prestige to finish out a capital ship. But at 4 stars, I think you only need like 600. So we should have plenty of prestige to max out all the skills. I probably won't even put investment into the basic, maybe a few levels. A lot of the capital ships, man, by the time you use the basic, it just doesn't matter. The only basic that's like super relevant is the finalizer. The basic skill is better than most of the other stuff with the finalizer. It's really good. Better than the Discord missile sometimes. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's about all we can do. We'll go take a look at Conquest. My progress in Conquest is pretty slow. Obviously I'm saving crystals like a priority, so I'm not spending on refreshes. But like this Radis team, I got one of the supports get damage based on their health. And we've got Dash Rendar in the same team as Radis, and then we've just got some other relic characters in here. And so far, it's just, you just throw bombs at the enemy, and then Dash Rendar should get a couple kills here. Okay, bounty hunters, quit going. They're all taking like 3 or 4 turns here before Dash even gets to go. It's getting ridiculous. Die. Alright. So that's how this team works. Boink. 2-star win, but I'll take it. Just keep, the progress going through the... I'm not as worried about 3 stars. We get a lot of 3-star completions with this team. Those bounty hunters have that initial damage reduction shield on them though, so they soaked a lot of that up. But wow, okay, we've got all 3-star completions. Yeah, everything's 3 stars so except the boss fight. But yeah, we'll keep grinding through Conquest. I'm almost done with Zone 1 on the 3rd day. So that tracks 12 days. I'm getting into Zone 4 on my end of my Conquest on this account. I've got enough teams now. We do have a CLS team, a Trooper team. Is there anything that I really want here? Yeah, it's got tether tech, so I do kind of want to get down here. But the Trooper team is 4 Troopers and Wat Tambor, of course. For anybody who doesn't know this trick in Conquest, if you've actually made a Trooper team, your Troopers kind of stink if you don't go first in Conquest. So what you do is you take the Troopers and you kick out, your weakest Trooper, whoever you don't need, and you put Wat Tambor in there. And Wat takes that bonus turn at the start of his first round, and then you can do his basic if you've got it leveled up. Well, actually, let's look. Dispel buffs on target ally, apply heal over time twice on all allies for 2 turns. So, at the very most basic level, you do Wat Tambor's basic skill, and it will provide 2 buffs. And under Admiral Piet's Emperor's Trap, Veer's ability for leadership, all works together. So this says whenever somebody gains a buff, they gain 10% turn meter, and that's 2 buffs. So you get 1 from him taking a turn, and then 2 from him buffing the team. So 30% turn meter, I believe, for Wat Tambor. Oh, I'm sorry, it's only 20% because he's not a Trooper. He doesn't get the Imperial stack, right? When an Empire ally begins a turn or attacks out of turn, they gain a stack. Yeah, so Wat Tambor gives you 20% more turn meter. So it's a way to get these Troopers fast enough to go first in some Conquest matches. Troopers are pretty good in normal Conquest. They're not so good in hard Conquest because it really is hard to go first. They would be horrible against this Ewok team. The Ewok team stuns you whenever you assist, so the Troopers just all get instant stunned. Definitely not a good matchup for my next fight there. But yeah, that's a cool little Conquest trick for anybody who has Wat Tambor and has Troopers. He's the 5th Trooper. Gets him accelerated with that free extra turn at the start. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. Not much else to say. Haven't seen any requests for account reviews and stuff like that over there, so I'm probably just gonna exit the stream, chill out, go see if I can finish my weekly update that I was doing on Sunday when I, kind of got under the weather. Get that finished up and published. And we'll pick it all up again next week. Maybe I'll do a chill stream this weekend. If you guys see me pop online, I might come on at my regular time on Saturday at 11. Just do another chill stream like this, hang out with y'all. Relax, help anybody who needs help, and just generally chat and have a little fun with you guys. All right, thanks for coming out. Appreciate hanging out with all you guys. It's fun. I missed it for a couple days, and I missed it, so I had to get back on here and say hi to everybody. End of the stream stuff. Remember, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Discord links are up and down. You guys know the drill. I think everybody in here knows the drill, but if you don't, join the Discord. It's a great community for new players, mid-game players, lots of friendly people. There's an Ask Loquitur channel. You can ask questions from me directly, and I'll try to help you out. Hope to see you over there. Thanks, everybody. See you in the next Holocron.